Well, every major as well as the Farmers Insurance Open, you can count on two things. Park Hyatt, Aviara's Renny Brown coming in to Kay how to break it down, as well as him not picking the winner of the tournament. But that's going to change. We're not going to get to that quite just yet. Let's just talk about the leaders. Not quite a who's who of leaders here. We'll go ahead and get the video rolling right here as far as the leaders go. Alex Noren.
Well,
who?
Right. Well, that's what he said as well.
Right.
Just watching the golf today a little bit. I mean, really good ball striker, as all these guys are. Hits it a long way. And he's never won before on the PGA Tour, so I wouldn't necessarily think that you'll see him hoisting the trophy
This
tomorrow.
is Ryan Palmer with the Eagle.
Yeah.
We've kind of heard of him. He hasn't really done anything, right?
Well, he's won a few times on tour, and again, another really good ball striker. Just watching his round. Got a little rough on the back after he eagled 13, I think. Mm-hmm. And his putter was a little hot and cold today. So, I think moving into tomorrow, he's got a chance if he can figure out that putter.
How about J.B. Holmes? He used to be a big hitter before the cancer, and now he's just, he always seems to be in contention, doesn't he?
He is, and he's still a long hitter, which, the entire leaderboard, and you go 2-3 pages down, all these guys can move the ball out there. They have to. Torrey's one of the longest golf courses on the PGA Tour. And JB, the only thing I don't like about JB is he shot such a great round today, 65.
You're not going to do it on
Sometimes it's
Sunday.
really hard to follow that up 2 in a row. So
and finally, real quick on Michael Kim too from Torrey Pines.
Yeah, the local guy.
What about that? I mean, that's going to be. He wouldn't be the local guy that you would pick, right?
I picked him 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yes, you did.
So I'm going to do him a favor and not pick him today, in hopes that. Because I like to go with the local homers normally. And I'm going to do Michael a favor if he's listening. And
not pick him. Good for you.
Not pick him. But I'm rooting for you, Michael.
I want to pull the video of Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is 10 shots back at this tournament. Look at the gallery. Yeah. What the heck is up with the Tiger effect? Explain the Tiger effect.
I think I see Rick Willis out there, too. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? It's great to have him back. It's going to take him. I hope he can play a full tournament schedule this year. He's good for golf. Obviously, you look at the
10 shots back in his gallery's 10
It's good
deep.
for the other guys because nobody else is following them. They have nice peace and quiet and don't have to worry about noise and galleries and all that. But it's good to have him back, and I hope he's able to stay healthy enough. He's not going to win, certainly not going to win tomorrow. Mm-hmm. If he can just compete and build on that and stay healthy, eventually you could see him in the winner's circle
I think
again.
the greatest stat is 3 fairways in regulation, yet he shot at 2 under at Torrey Pines.
2 under.
What does that say about a guy as a golfer? He just knows,
knows how to scramble, manage his game, and he made a lot of putts today. That's all it boils down to.
Let's talk about John Rahm. He had a bad day on Saturday at 2 over 74. But man, this guy has so much game. I think he picked up the most world ranking points in the past 6 months, in the past 12 months. I mean, is this guy the next? We're always looking for the next Tiger Woods.
Yeah, they were talking about that today on the broadcast, Jim Nance and Nick Faldo and John Rahm. If I don't know if he will. If he wins the tournament tomorrow, he'll be the second fastest player to become #1 in the world at his age. The first one being, of course, Tiger Woods. So we'll see, but he's got loads of game. He's already, he won last week. He won the Farmers last year. I wouldn't be surprised to see him win 3, 4, 5 times this year.
Okay, we were going to roll some Tim Mickelson, but we don't have enough time. Let's go and roll a video of Phil. Phil. He's supposed to have the local knowledge. 15 to 20 years, though, of changes to Torrey Pines. I mean, is the local knowledge gone? The
local knowledge is gone for a guy like Phil, where growing up, it's not the same Torrey Pines. The South was redesigned. The North was just redesigned this year, or last year, in preparation for this tournament. It doesn't play the same, and these guys aren't. The local advantage at Torrey Pines is gone. For most of these guys.
Tomorrow, Santa Ana winds. They said 20 to 30 miles an hour. I mean, this course is hard enough. How does that change the course?
Is it a John Coleman saw?
I think it's a real saw.
Yeah, it'll change the course, but the nice thing about golf, everybody's playing the same golf course. But yeah, it certainly could dry things out, and I think you're going to see your winner. The leaders. You could probably be looking at 12, 13 under par wins this thing with the greens drying out and it getting a little bit firmer out there.
Okay, we have 1 minute. We have 2 things to get to. Moment of truth. Who do you pick on Sunday?
I've consulted a lot of people. A couple people at Park Hyatt Aviara. Troy Wood, our director of sales and marketing. It's his birthday today, so I'm going to say happy birthday, Troy. He's from Australia. He's picking Jason Day. I said he's wrong on that.
And you're picking?
And then I'm picking Tony Finau. Tony Finau did a photo shoot up at Aviara a couple years ago, so a little Aviara charm. And I think that Tony Finau is going to be your winner tomorrow.
Speaking of Aviara, you have a big golf tournament coming up in March. The Kia Classic, LPGA Kia Classic. Let's go ahead and talk about that. I mean, 6th year for you guys.
6 years, very good. Good memory. We'll have, last year we had 100 of the top 100 LPGA players in the world play. Our golf course superintendent, Kevin Keenest, will have Aviara in perfect condition. And everybody can go to the website. You can do 2 websites, kiaclassic.com for tickets.
Go ahead and pop up the board there for everybody.
Or golfaviara.com. And you might see Rick Willis in the Pro-Am.
Well, I would like an invite, but I think I hit too many spectators before. So I think...
Invite extended right here on live TV.
All right. No pressure there. No pressure there. All right. Well, we will be right back for the KUSI News at 6.